here we are. We're back in the game. I think this is a shop. Yeah, everything's stealing. Can't even talk to these constructs, so what's here? These exotic spices sting your eyes when you lean in to examine. Seems about right. Again, this is all stealing. Living quarters? Shop imp.
Shop imp, greetings.
The imp mutters something dark and hateful under its breath. It regards you with narrow, wandering eyes and flared nostrils. Show what you have for sale. Oh my goodness. 14.5K. Slicken, double, combust, noxious, minor blights, tentacles, confusion. And it's faux confusion, so this is the much better version. See, it says faux AoE, so it only hit the foes. Malignant Cloud? Oh yeah, that's next level. We don't even have those yet. Why is this one so much more expensive? A Killing Bolt? Accuracy versus Fortitude. The spell inflicts a heavy amount of raw damage. That's what that means? That means raw damage. Any non-spirit felled by the attack will summon a specter. Oh. I understand why it costs so much. These are all those temporary buffs that we're not using. Potion of deftness. Lots of different potions. We actually have plenty of minor healings. We're good on that. Some scrolls, which we're not using a bunch of. If you actually have any healing ones, I might take it. That way we'd have an extra... Ooh. See, insightful for 21 seconds is actually pretty amazing. Question is it worth 175? Here's that nice, one of the nice spells we didn't get on our cleric, Scorching Ray. Oh, okay, it was like, that's a medium heal, but I was wondering why it was 450. Exceptional stuff, fine stilettos, fine wands, fine rods, giggity, solutions. I'm gonna buy all of those. We need those. And I think we need some reagents too. Get 3 of those. That's for the... I don't know why the music stops when we're shopping. That's so weird. Spine of the Spine of Thicket Green. It's a quarterstaff. Exceptional quarterstaff. 30 damage, 20 damage against vessels, 5 accuracy against vessels. +2 all plant abilities. And it's got like... Anytime I see this down on the item, I think it's just even better than usual. This gnarled staff is heavier than it looks, owing to the entangled length of amber and audra running through its core. Story goes that this was originally the backbone of an ancient Adrigan, who, upon noting the advance of outsiders into her forest, sacrificed herself to preserve its health. Many have claimed to possess shards of her petrified remains, and this is hardly the first spine to boast that distinction. Regardless of its origin, this length of wood possesses an uncanny echo of dormant power. Wow. Yeah, that'd be amazing. We have a really good duo on him right now, though. I don't know. The only person I use on those would be us. Ring of Focus, 10 accuracy with fire attacks. That could be really good for a Loth. I almost want to get that. What rings are you wearing? You're not even wearing a ring. 10 accuracy. That's Fireball. Mostly. There's, I think, the debuffs considered fire as well. Can I look at that? Actually, if it's just Fireball, that's actually fine. Let's get that. Do anything I can sell? Fine robes. Let's just do it this way. It's probably easier to see. Exceptional robes. Dang, these things sell for a lot. I'm gonna keep one of them, just in case. Fine breastplate. Don't need those. You can sell all the fine armors. Everything that's not magical. Keep Seraphine's thing, because again, I think we can upgrade those. Fine leather. I kind of want to keep that too, just in case. But yeah, that's there. Now he owes us money. Okay. And I think because we just bought that, we can upgrade some... I think we can upgrade her weapon. We can upgrade her weapon and possibly something else. Again.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that. Medico!
Good security you got there. See, the music starts up, but then when I open my inventory, it starts to go away. Let's see if we can't upgrade this to more efficiency. We can get fine with accuracy. Oh, very easily to fine. Very easily to exceptional. We have 11k. We could actually do this one if we had more money. We could even do that one if we had more money. Oh my goodness. Who needs the most accuracy on their stuff? You know what? I think her lantern could do or something. Hold on. She's a priest. Why is it the soul keeper thing? Is it if I dual classed her or something? Yeah, 2 restoration. Threshing aura. What is threshing aura? 1% all damage. Aura increases all damage output for nearby allies. Damage increases with the wielder's religion skill. Wow. Can I do both of those? We need a luminous Audra mantle for either one of these. Light of the Dawn, 2 all inspiration power levels. And grants Light of the Dawn Star. 5% resistance against spells. Heck yeah. And I'm seeing more things with religion. We are just going to pound religion into her. Giggity. +4 shield deflection. That's direct melee ranged attacks against the character that are not area of effect. Wait, crafting requirements not met? Excuse me? I see this, this, and this. We have 5k. We have these things. What else do I need? Do I have to do it in order? I do. I have to do it in order. That's what it was. Yeah. Give her 2 more deflection, and then her shield. Then she's even a better tank. Then she can survive. Nice. Now I wanted to upgrade this because it has second chance, which I absolutely love. And again, this music goes away. If I exit out of here, will it start the music rotation again? Let's finish this, because I don't like doing that when it's just playing quiet.
That flaccid Batso.
Wow, this young wizard clutches the countertop, looking as if she'd either going to vault over it or snap it in half.
Imp, you had none of that, huh?
The imp mutters to himself in a dark, guttural tone.
That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Facina.
She grabs a fistful of her hair and sighs. What was that all about?
My postinago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me if I don't get them back.
The pastinago is a literal Velian term for carrot. But for conversations, it means idiot.
He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
Cradles her brow and groans. Because we have Arcana 2 and Insight 3, strange the Kronstrats didn't attack him for stealing.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious.
What aren't you telling me?
Not that it's any of your business, but Berteno used to spend a lot of late nights here.
She coughs into her fist and avoids eye contact. We got that when you said lover.
I got into the Construct's guts and marked off Berteno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again.
Why does he need the money?
He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stoneheel. By all accounts, a deadly serious man.
Why are the gloves so important?
You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow.
Now, do I want to get in his manor? If you can get me inside the manor, I'll get the gloves back.
I cannot tell if you're stupid. Or very, very stupid.
Very, very stupid.
Bring me the gloves and I'll give you the key to the front door. And we never had this discussion. Deal?
Sure, we got a deal.
I do not know where Berteno fancies his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks.
She bites her thumbnail and glares at the door, seeming to wish it would burst off its hinges.
Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Berteno wouldn't be so panicked.
Yeah, I said it last stream and I'm saying it again. We should have explored this entire city before we went down into the old city. Show me what you have for sale. Is this the same thing? Same thing. Okay, cool. Cool. Can I don't even think I can go to the living quarters, can I? I guess I can. And this is his shop, but he's not here, Arkemir? We've heard that name, I think, last time. And we got experience just for coming up here.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, Trap.
Sofa, look at that.
It doesn't say stealing. You're our
Come here.
mechanic, bro.
You see a lock, I see a personal invitation.
Yep.
I am just too good.
You are indeed. Ooh, Trollhide Belt plus 1 health restored per 6 seconds. Heck yeah.
I see your plan.
A journal? And see, that's why I'm opening up all the books, in case we get something like that. The misery of this apprenticeship. Matiko. Arkemir saves only the most tedious errands for me. If I'm not going to learn anything from this trial, I must find some way to steal enjoyment from it. Whenever Arkemir claims to be deep in study, I will find him wandering the halls wearing an illusionary face to trick his imps. Fools them every time. Sometimes I think he goes to the Deadfire to be alone with those nasty things, and he spites me for getting in the way of his fun. Shortly after he left town, I stole one of the robes he keeps in his bedroom. The imps thought I was their master. Fed me cheese and ale for the rest of the afternoon. Of course, I returned the robe when I was done. Ugh, maybe it's too late to start enjoying myself. Really? Oil of Allure. Ooh, 2 bluff, diplomacy, and intimidate, and streetwise. Wow. That's important. The window overlooks the streets of Periki's Overlook. The second floor of Alkemir's manor is just across the way. The right tool and a practiced throwing arm could make crossing the gap a manageable feat. Study the distance. The gap between the window and the manor is too far to leap. Moreover, the sheer wall and erratic gusts of wind make the prospect of scaling too treacherous. However, anyone with decent climbing experience could secure a grappling hook from this distance. As you observe the manor, you catch the silhouette of a lone, ironclad construct patrolling the second floor. She said she'd give us the key, so I think we're good. Concussive blast trap is what we just got. So who do I want to give this belt to? Regenerates health. I kind of want to give it to her. She's got defense on, though. Who doesn't have a belt? You don't have a belt, and you don't have a belt. We'll give it to you. Just so you can have a belt. And we're going to check your fire attacks. See if we get 10 if the... So I know this is definitely fire. It says keywords fire. But my question is this considered fire? Keywords enchanting. Transmutation. Evocation. Evocation. Evocation, veil piercings. Right now we're only getting it from that one. So maybe the next spell we'll look at getting has like keywords fire. So combust wounds could be a good one. Does AoE damage when they get hit. We'll look at that when we level next. As a possibility. The other thing we're going to look at when we get out of the room so we can keep upgrading our stuff, which I'm glad that is an option, to enchant our things so they become better. I'm going to look at our tank's
I hope
armor.
you know what you're doing.
So we got our tank's armor outside. So we have music going and it's not dull. I'm one of those guys who can't stand eating at the dinner table and just hearing the chewing, hearing the scraping of things. I need to have like music or a conversation going on. Usually music. Just something. Otherwise it's just gnashing in my head. So right now he has this, which is definitely not as good. Oh yeah, we took that because I can actually probably sell this. So right now he has this. Where is his armor? Armor. This one. So we didn't have this on because we wanted the extra 2 armor this one gives. But if we upgrade it, now we're only 1 away. If we do this, dang it, we're just out of range. We can give it slashing damage decrease or crush damage decrease. And I think it's one or the other. I don't think I can do both. I'm seeing this branch. I think it's one or the other. So I guess we'll look at these. Do we want... Grants Veteran's Maneuver. At the start of combat, the wearers are immune to any attacks targeting reflex until they are hit twice by other attacks. Oh. Does that mean he can't get, like, abducted? Because that'd be great. Steal like a trap. Resistance to perception. What does it say? I can't open it more. So it just says, characters that are resistant to a type of affliction will downgrade any affliction of that type applied to them by 1 tier. For example, a character with resistance to might afflictions would downgrade stunned to dazed. A dazed affliction would be downgraded to staggered, and a staggered affliction would fail to apply. That actually seems... Okay, yeah, that seems better than this. Because he has the boots that he can leap back, so even if he does get pulled somewhere else, he can use it. So I would do this. Using my one and only Carapace. Adding Rock Solid to Saint's War will prevent you from adding Verdant Scars. Would you like to add Solid Rock? Yes. So it is one or the other. Nice. And again, we can do that. And that. Cool. So we're just going to keep upgrading that armor. Yeah, see. Yep. Now it's just straight up better. Nice. And his the gladiator sword can be upgraded too. How much better is the one I have? A lot. Sharp. Say, it's easier to read it up here. Stacking 2% crit, and it like auto crits eventually. I'd have to upgrade that a lot for it to even work, so I'm just going to go ahead and not have that in there. I almost still wanted to do this. Almost. Not enough, though. not enough. So how much money do I have left? Can I, like, upgrade a Loths? I have 1,000. I could upgrade one more thing, and they're all listed here. Right now I'm dual wielding this. I would gain penetration and damage. Huffle, very happy Thursday to you, sir. How you been? How have you been, sir? And I need to make it clear. Am I going to be calling you Huffle or Toph Bang? Toph Beifong? You need to just change your name to the... Make it universal. It's so much easier, but glad to see you're here. Let's see. We're still doing some upkeep stuff at the moment. So what do these do? Right now it has Undying Flame. 20% to deal additional burn damage on hit. Ooh, AoE. Ho, 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 ho. I need some Awakened Wood. Giggity. Helpful's fine. Or Toff. Yeah. Fun fact. We did a Halloween party 3 years ago. And my friend, just for whatever reason, loves rednecks. He is very Italian, and he's just fascinated by them. So our entire theme was redneck, whatever. And I came with like my old shoe that had holes in it. I didn't wear socks in that one, just a straw hat or whatever. Essentially, he gave me he said, as soon as you come in, we have to think of a nickname for you that's redneck. My real name is Chris, so Christopher. It went from Christopher to seeing two toes sticking out of my foot, and from then on, I was just called Two-Toed Toph. It's Two-Toed Toph. And he calls me Toph. I call him T, because his last name starts with a T. So, I might do Toph. If that's cool with you. So we need wood. I would like... I feel confident doing this. Unless this seems... No, this is all 3K. Dang it. Oh my good... Yeah, these are all amazing. Yeah, removes the blade and adds 1 pen. Oh, man. This is the other one we have. So this thing has a stacking crit that will crit, and it'll give him a random affliction for 10 seconds when it happens. Oh my goodness. Or crit. No, this would seems like so much more fun. But which ones am I using? I'm using this, so I might as well upgrade it. Okay. Cool. I'm glad. This seems really easy to deal with. I like it. And it's only 500, so there, we just spent the rest of our money again. We had like 10K and there it went. Save it. Okay, so we're trying to get some quests done so we can level up and go back into that undertown kind of thing. This is the manor that we'll eventually want to try and get into. But for some reason I feel... Did you just try and buy Shodi's lantern? How much? I feel like something was in here. Is this where that conch is we're trying to get? Can't remember. Oh, but Toph, we have Sunday is a game we're casting for Overwatch, and
Takehu,
the following
you
Thursday.
have shirked your duties for the last time, I say.
A guildmaster in fine robes stares down the sizable blue-skinned Aum before her. Students observe the exchange in a loose circle, exchanging whispers.
Guildmaster, be reasonable.
He tosses his anemone-like hair, which flows faintly as each bulbous strand settles in place. If you listen again, I think that's Travis Willingham.
I skipped one lecture to travel up the mountain. Still, the palace is closed until you present me before Onikaza.
I think that's him. He crosses his arms and raises one eyebrow. The murmurs of the crowd grow in volume.
You went alone. I asked for patience, but as usual, you make a trench out of a tide pool.
She pacifies her tone, suddenly conscious of the onlookers. Okay. Whose side do we need to be on? Or we can be like, in the middle. Let's go in the middle. This sounds important, or controversial, or both.
Akira, it's always both where this one is concerned.
My patience wears thin, old shark. You have stifled me enough for one trip through Rakuhu's bowels.
In spite of their obvious age difference, Tehehu raises an instructive finger to the guildmaster. She flares her nostrils and takes a deep breath. This is pride. Yeah, about to say, if he's super young, he's teaching people.
I say Ngati weeps at her petulant spectacle of a child.
He's the child of Ngati? Andra, the goddess of the sea?
Ikera, the significance is clearer to some than others.
So he's like demigod? He waves toward the guildmaster with the back of his hand.
For a water shaper who treasures his duty to the goddess, you spend too many days cavorting at the brothel.
Anyway, the guildmaster sidesteps Tekehu and takes long strides away from the circle. Sparing another glance at Tekehu, the crowd disperses.
Ugh, insufferable.
He sighs and smooths back his hair. He turns his attention to you with a raised brow.
Did you need something? Or is it enough to bask in perfection?
This guy is basically like our, this is like Maui from Moana. Just like self-important and Hawaiian. Anyway, he grins and opens a palm inviting you to speak. I take it you and the guildmaster don't get along?
Kira, I bring art to the Guild of Water Shapers, but they do not tolerate expression here. What I am is to blame, I say.
An excellent water shaper?
A fine guess, but no. It is because I am a godlike, kissed by the fish goddess at birth.
He extends an arm and flicks one of the fin-like appendages running from his wrist to his elbow.
Water shaping is Ngati's gift to the Huana, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes.
He folds his arms and grimaces. Aloth is massaging his temples and shaking his head. I think I like this one. Shouldn't you just be a little... Or shouldn't you be just a little grateful? His upper lip curls and he waves you off.
The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse?
Tugs on his hair and purses his lips. Passion is like, the bathhouse. Definitely the bathhouse. But I've grown up, so I need to make sure. Consider your responsibilities first.
The guild can wait until I am good and ready to return.
What? Hold on. Could he be one of our ship people? I don't know if I want him on my ship, though. He seems kind of full of himself. Water shaping sounds like a prestigious talent.
Well, through our connection to the gods, the Huana mold water like it is clay, easing it into an assumed form.
Grinning, Takeyu adjusts his posture to assume a flowing, almost weightless stance.
We could sink every ship in Rawatai's fleet if they drew too close to the city, but some of us have gentler tastes.
Look at him freaking water bending right there. He sighs and stands once more at ease.
Some of us see water shaping for what it is, a gift of divine expression.
Have you got something to tell the crown?
Kara, I sent the prince a missive and heard nothing back.
Crosses his arm and sighs.
He is a busy warrior in a time of peace, I say.
Do I just want to randomly help some dude? Sure. Let's go talk together then. Being a watcher sends open doors.
A watcher? And here I am, used to being the freak of Pariki's overlook.
He rests a hand on his hip and grins.
What does a watcher do?
I actually don't know the real answer to this. I think the second one sounds the best. I'm an intermediary between here and the in-between.
Ikera, just so. I say I am no sailor, and I know even less about death. I am an artist.
He stirs his fingers through the air, drawing together droplets of moisture into an orb of water that floats over his palm.
My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is like studying calligraphy. To brew ink and sort parchment.
He lets the orb fall to the ground and splash at his feet. Well, I'm curious to see what you can do.
The tide brings unexpected gifts. You are not unknown to me, I say. Whispers of an Adra Colossus reach my ears.
It's also like 100 feet tall. It's hard to miss.
And louder whispers of a corpse who follows him.
Are we a corpse?
What will you do when you catch up to this walking god?
Oh, wow. We have 2 different rational options. Again, the ones we're like, when we see this and apparently we level it up, we're doing rational, diplomatic, and clever. This is kind of a passive rational. This is kind of a mean rational. Okay, this is just clever and seems silly to me, so we're just going to do it. Offer a few compliments, buy him a drink, and see where it goes from there.
Ha! For me, there is not enough rum in the Deadfire to even consider it. If it untangles me from the guild's apron strings, then you can mount me as the figurehead of your fair ship.
He inclines his head and touches the circular marking on his brow.
Our quarters may smell of fish before long, but your crew will be more beautiful by association, I say.
So him and, I guess, Aloth just doesn't like his pride. I think that's what that means.
Always worth suspecting the captain be drawn to the blue and the beautiful. Welcome aboard, lad.
Now, is he a playable character, or is he just a boat person?
Lead on. It will be good to put some distance between myself and the guild, even if we find less savory places along the way. A fair warning, Captain. Ingati gifted her favorite son with more than his stunning complexion.
Tosses his hair and sighs contentedly. Oh my gosh. Are you hiding an anglerfish lure under that robe? I'm not gonna say that. I am not looking forward to learning about that. What? Can you breathe underwater?
Good guess. Only for as long as, well...
Folds his arm and considers.
I say you will learn. In time.
He winks, his eyes suddenly as dark as beads of polished onyx. Oh, wow. It is a playable character. Okay. Well, I don't need another druid because we are a druid. So what is a chanter? That's new. Chanter. Storm speakers are found in almost every Huana tribe. They are called upon not only to defend their tribes from violent weather, but also to utilize the fierce powers of weather against tribal foes. The storm speakers themselves attribute the power of their tradition to the constant potential of violent weather in the Deadfire archipelago. Some of the invocations they use allegedly date back to the great cataclysm that once devastated the Huana people. So he's like a cool caster. Oh, Glory, very first happy Thursday, sir. And you're back to over 3K? Dude, get Golden Diva. You're gonna love it, especially since you're playing them a lot on that account. You're golden. Just get it. I'm still just over 1,000 points away from having all of the healers' golden guns. I think Lucio's my last one.